DRDO organized a tributary function in which Prime Minister unveiled the bust of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam on his birth anniversary, 15th October at DRDO headquarters, New Delhi. India's first lightweight multi-role supersonic combat aircraft Tejas, a fourth-generation plus fighter aircraft, touched the foreign soil at Sakir Air Base in Bahrain International Air Show. DRDO also showcased other indigenously developed defense systems, airborne platforms, associated sensors and communication systems. Indian Air Force is planning to place order for another 100 combat aircrafts in addition to the present order of 20 combat aircrafts. Honorable Raksha Mantri declared the same in the recent past. DRDO's Autonomous Society ATA has spearheaded as nodal agency for the development of LCA Tejas, and the naval versions is under trial. And new generation twin engine based fighter aircraft is in design stage. Indigenously designed and developed airborne early warning and control system is undergoing comprehensive flight trials and is in the final stage of operational clearance. Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated Extreme High Altitude Test Laboratory at Kyrgyzstan, developed by DRDO as part of the Kyrgyz-Indian Mountain Biomedical Research Center. Honorable Raksha Mantri dedicated a state-of-the-art hydrodynamic test facility, seakeeping and maneuvering basin to the nation. He also inaugurated Orange, an outdoor radar cross-section test management facility. To revive the traditional medicinal practices, DRDO has joined hands with Patanjali Ayurveda for the marketing of Seabak Thorn, a local herb found in Leh and Ladakh having high oxidants, vitamins and minerals. The state-of-the-art environment-friendly universal pilot plant was inaugurated by Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Manohar Parrikar in Pune. Achieving yet another big milestone, DRDO established world's highest terrestrial center at 17,600 feet above sea level at Changla near Pangong Lake in Ladakh.
Come and speak after a while, but let me tell you this August gathering that one among us, हर एक का अपना अपना काम करने का एक तरीका है. तो फोरम फॉर अवेयरनेस ऑफ नेशनल सिक्योरिटी यानी अवेयरनेस, जागरूक कराना, अपनी बात लोगों तक पहुंचाना. भारत खंड में रहने वाला और हर आदमी, हर मनुष्य, हर जाति प्रजाति का हम उसको भारतीय लोग, और भारत को सिर्फ एक शब्द में समेटना बड़ा मुश्किल है. सदियों पहले की ये संस्कृति है. शास्त्रों में इसका ज्ञान कई बार हमें दिया जाता है, और ये संस्कृति थी, ये संस्कृति है, और जब तक ये भूगोल रहेगा ये संस्कृति रहेगी. एक कविता पेश करता हूं सुब्रमण्य भारती जी की. चमक रहा है उतुग हिमालय, चमक रहा है उतुग हिमालय, वन नगराज हमारा है, जोड़ नहीं धरती पर जिसका वन नगराज हमारा है. नदी हमारी ही है गंगा, लावित करती मधुर धारा, बहती है क्या कहीं और ऐसी पावन धारा. सम्मानित जो सकल विश्व में महिमा जिनकी बहुत रही है, अमर ग्रंथ वे सभी हमारे, उपनिषदों का देश है. That's India, that's the Bharat we live in. And let me tell you, मिशन शक्ति, सामाजिक शक्ति, नारी शक्ति, मेरा अस्तित्व, मेरा मान, मेरा सम्मान, और मैं जिस पर करूं स्वाभिमान, वो मेरे भारत की ताकत जो डीआरडीओ ने दिखाई है. आज हमारी चर्चा वहां से शुरू हो, और ये चर्चा कहां तक जाएगी मुझे इसका अंदाज़ा नहीं है, इसके साथ कई और विषय जुड़े हैं। इसलिए मैं चाहूँगा आपका ज़्यादा समय ना लेते हुए एक छोटा सा सम्मान मैं चाहूँगा, a big round of applause for somebody I always look up to, आचार्य जी, महामंडलेश्वर जी, डॉक्टर लक्ष्मी नारायण त्रिपाठी जी। तहे दिल से हम आपका सम्मान करते हैं, आप आए एंड आप एक परिचायक हैं भारत का, जो आने वाला एक जो समाज उभर के आ रहा है, जिसके दम पर हम कहते हैं इंडिया टिल नाउ हैज बीन पावर एंड वी विल टेक दिस जर्नी टू मेक इंडिया अ सुपर पावर एंड दैट टू इन आवर लाइफ टाइम। जब ऐसी कोई बात कहूं अच्छी लगे, तालियां बजाने में कंजूसी मत करना। I humbly request Dr. Y. Srinivasa ji kindly come on the stage, and sir, you are Mission Shakti और मिशन शिप सर इसके डायरेक्टर हैं, साइंटिस्ट हैं। हमारा सौभाग्य है कि आज हमारे बीच में साइंटिस्ट है एंड ही इज गोइंग टू स्पीक अप फॉर हिज थिंग्स एंड आई humbly request रेशमा जी, if you can allow us to directly go on to his presentation and directly the video, yeah, without taking much ado. Sir, the stage belongs to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The august gathering over here, very learned and highly professional and highly motivated towards the nation. It's a privilege that you have given me, and especially to the Forum for Nation Security, to address you. And I should thank the government to given me a platform where we can work for the country. 2 years back, my chairman has been instructed or directed by the government to come with a anti-satellite mission. And then it started, and my chairman called few of us. I happened to be the project director for the missile defense program. My role was to do the exo-atmospheric interception. As a part of my program, my job was to actually intercept any incoming missiles that come into our territory at an altitude above the atmosphere, so that when it is intercepted and destroyed, the particle doesn't reach Earth, and if there is a nuclear or any other type of payload in them, it gets destroyed in the air. That was the role that government has given to our program, and program catered for many other things, but my role was essentially to do this exo-atmospheric interception. And as part of that, we developed a kill vehicle which was to do a direct hit, and we demonstrated this in February 11th, 2017. And during the same period, the same discussion was also going when the government addressed that we should do this mission. And this also felt that it will give us a tremendous power as a space region, where today with so many of our own satellites and the satellites of others, it's important that we have a space region. It's not like to be an aggression or any of these things, but then the stronger you are, the peaceful you are. And from my childhood, I always believed that if India is strong, the culture of India is so strong that the world will be at peace if India is strong. I was not knowing about the background, so I just started that what is ancient India, because I always felt that as an ancient India, we were very, very strong. And we have given to the world the entire culture and ethics. That's what I believed. And that's what one of the primary reasons why I stayed back in India, to pursue in India my career. And when this was given, it was a very, very tough activity we had to do, and above all we had to do it utmost secrecy. Except for a few of us, none of them knew the purpose of what it was. And even the mission we opened up only 6 months back. We were doing the configuration, how to do it and everything. That took about 1.5 years, because it's a huge configuration. But action started only 6 months back. And then once we thought that once action is started, it has to be completed. And the entire team, I'll come on to the presentation, worked with complete dedication, and everybody had only one in their mind, that we should do something for this country. That was the mind for the smallest person, whom I say from the helper, even the driver, to the highest person, worked with complete dedication. Even they did not know what for we were driving for them for the mission. We did some alibi and driving them, and still everybody worked with wholeheartedly. And more important, I see a smallest person working. And when I was, for example, my driver, when I'm going home at 3 o'clock and I'm asking him to come back at 8 o'clock in the morning, he was there at 7 o'clock. If I say that I have worked, he's working much more because he has to come at 6:30, he has to start. So he's more hard worker than me. So that's how the entire system worked. The entire team motivated us to work for. So it goes complete to the team. Again, it goes to the leader who motivated us for all to complete. With this small introduction I present, the letter from Reshma which came to me was said that science in general, then Mission Shakti in particular. So I started with thought that most of you may be knowing what it is. I just picked up from some internet, some points where I felt India was very strong historically. India is a very strong science nation, which was systematically subdued or closed or not known to people because of the external influence who wanted to dominate us. So they ensured that people do not know what our achievements are. We had a clear scientific achievement, scientific thinking prevailing before we had the dominance from the Western or the Gulf or whoever it has come to us. Before this entered into us, we had a very strong science, and I feel that India was the leader in science and technology. There is a transition where somebody tried to subdue it, but our culture and ethics were so strong. Today we are again emerging leader, and we will continue to be leader, and will be a world leader. And what he said that during our lifetime, I am not looking at lifetime, I am looking at next 10 to 15 years. And with what is happening in this country, we will definitely achieve that. That's what I can see. So with this, let me start with the small presentation of mine. So, I start with Indian civilization is the oldest continuous civilization. I think I can claim this. Maybe I feel we are the oldest continuous civilization which had the first important point which we have ethics. Indian civilization had ethics. Our culture is of ethics. अपने पास once we give word, what my father used to say, आप पर एक बार ज़बान से बात दिया, हाथ हस्ताक्षर का कोई नहीं है. जो ज़बान से बात दिया, you have to stand by that. That's what entire Ramayana also is about. That's what India is about. That's what we are all about. We don't depend on this documentary, lawyer and courts. India is a land of philosophy. India is a land of science and technology and the order of life. We showed the world what the way of life is. We had strength from mathematics to medicine. Everything was available in India. If you look at mathematics, next. The symbols of mathematics, the decimal symbol, everybody knows it's India which has given to them. We are given the addition, subtraction using the digit 0. The binary number system came from India. As early as, I think much before that 500 BC, we are given the numericals to the world. Today they call it as Arab numericals. But the numericals were given by us. And the binary system was introduced by Pingala in his book Chanda Shastra. The Fibonacci series which people today use in many of their algorithms was mentioned in as Matrameru by Pingala in the old Sanskrit tradition itself. Astronomy, the Rig Veda speaks about astronomy. Surya Siddhanta gives complete astronomical calculations. We had next the exact timings of eclipses. We know what is the Earth's circumference. We know the distance from Sun to Earth. We know the distance from interplanet distances. We had how the Sun was. We know the Sun was a star. We know that there are a number of planets in our solar system. We also know the entire universe complexity. Though the English books taught by children today gives somebody else's names. I didn't want to mention those names because I don't believe that it was given by them. The atomic theory. You see, the atomic theory was given by us. The what we call the Sadhu Kannad, who said that has devised the atomic theory. He speculated the existence of Anu, or a small indivisible particles much like an atom. He said that atoms of same substance combined with each other to produce Dvyanika, diatomic molecule, and Trianika, triatomic molecule. India was the first to make zinc. They did the melting in zinc, which was an advanced technology which is available today. Next. India in 500 AD in the Gupta period used arrows tipped with iron. Iron which was non-corrosive. And the paintings of Ajanta also testify the high level of chemical science which you achieved. Next. As recently as in the 18th century, Tipu Sultan used rockets. And even if you see that it may be the first instance of rockets used in the world. Next. Medicine. Who doesn't know about Indian Ayurveda? And how effective it is. I think for this August forum, it's not for me to mention. We had medical. We also performed the first plastic surgery and the cataract surgeries. This is what I thought briefly about India. India has got a long history. I am not the person who can speak about it, nor I am knowledgeable. This is what I thought I should take out, think that I should speak before I speak my presentation on Mission Shakti. And then what we did post-independence. Post-independence, many of the laboratories were formed, like the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research in 1942, the Indian Institute of Technology from IIT Kharagpur, which produced so many talented engineers for the country, the Baba Atomic Research Center, the Defense Research and Development Organization, the Indian Space Research Organization, Akashwani, the television broadcasting, the Tarapur Atomic Station was later on started in 1969. Independent India started with in the missile technology. As you have seen the video of DRDO, the first IGMDB program started by Dr. Kalam, where we started the commencement of the development of 5 types of missiles. Prithvi, it is a surface-to-surface missile, which launched from any land can go and drop a payload in a land. It started with 150 kilometers, it ended with 250 kilometers and beyond. It was a completely indigenous missile, produced, delivered, deployed at the depots, and has been successfully tested by users in number of trials. It is also transformed into Dhanush, which was onto the naval platform using one of our vessels. Then Akash. Akash is a surface-to-air missile which can intercept any of the aircrafts. It has got a system where a radar picks up an area of an aircraft coming in, gives it to a command and control launches this missile. And this is already in production and in deployment in the country. Not only that, it has got a huge export potential where the world is looking at it. Agni is a surface-to-surface but with a long range. And we have done up to 5,000 kilometers range. Nag is an anti-tank missile. It's a very complex missile, which is also now in a very, very advanced stage. It has passed through all the tests. It's in a very advanced stage. You have also seen the India's own light combat aircraft, which today is the 4th generation ready aircraft, and it is also has given very good edge to the Make in India process, and it is now integrated into the services. The first fully operational clearance has been given to it already. This is basically on the missile side. I'll just quickly go through. I already said the government today is encouraging heavily on the Indian medicine, especially on the Ayurveda. Government also has given numerous subsidies to the corporate health sector, where today the health cards which are coming to place has made the growing research of health industry in India, both on the medical corporate. Its idea was that every village should have a corporate hospital. So that's how the health to all. What I say, happy Indians has come up in this. But also there's another theory going on that we should come up with a situation where we should not visit a hospital. Through our own method, like we say the yoga or the sports or whatever activities, the idea is 2050, there should be a scenario where people need not go to hospital at all. I think that was our culture.